It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's on the move. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, Cade, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Fielding the miss, and they're headed the other way. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Runs by the 30. He's across midfield. He's at the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
from the 32. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over at first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. And he's in, touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 29-yard line.
Man in motion here. This is Gibbs on second down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 43. Getting out to his left. He wisely avoids contact, sliding it down there. That played good enough for a first. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that gives the Lions the first. Looking to the air here. On the move, headed right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, past the 40. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Working from the gun, Williams. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a two-score game early. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second down behind the sticks. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. And it'll be a gain of about 4, but doesn't trick the mountain that they have to climb now on third and long.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved the ball.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Ahead of fourth down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has them the touchdown. The Bears take a 20-zip lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Chase, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another chance for him. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bears were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip gain. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Tight end gets it running forward. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. And stop coming from Henry To'o. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions with the football. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 31-yard line.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Now here's Williams. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7. They give it to him again. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another one for Gibbs. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. And in it a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Bears are going to take over deep in their own territory. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd down, here's Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And he'll get it up to the 27. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with possession, man, a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
To the air, 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. Jukes one defender. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game,